Campus placement activity is one of the important activity for any education institution as far as branding is concerned. Based on campus placement figures or numbers or percentage of student place, institute is able to build their brand. So after taking thousands of campus placement related interviews, after interacting with hundreds of freshers, I realized that some of the institutes do not take various steps in order to improve campus placement activity. So in today's video, I am going to discuss about 5 key strategies which will help education institution to improve campus placement activity at their institution. So keep watching. So number one aspect associated with campus placement activity is providing sufficient training to the students. So as far as industry knowledge is concerned, education institutions are always behind in terms of adapting the learning processes which are essential for the industries. So education institution must ensure that their students are getting adequate practical knowledge which is essential for the industries. So in order to improve knowledge of the students, institute can have more and more collaboration with the industries or various sectors. So if you are running a course of say pharmacy, then you can ensure that you are having a collaboration with various medical institutions or companies which are there in the manufacture of medical equipments or various medicals. If you are having a course of software, then you need to ensure that you are having a collaboration with software industry. So you can invite various industry experts, or you can arrange the webinars for the students from those industry experts, where industry experts will be able to explain what are the key trends and what is the demand associated with employability and what the exactly student need to do in order to improve their employability. So education institution must ensure that regularly they need to arrange various events or various industry student interactions, and even they can ensure that their faculty is getting adequate knowledge from the industry about the latest trends, so that education institution can tweak their syllabus or they can teach all those things to the students, which will certainly help them to become employable. Another key area which I found personally is missing for the college pass out student is professional profile or professional resume. So while preparing the resume, it is important to portray strength as well as essential achievements of the students, and they need to ensure that their profile is up to date and it is professional. So infographic resume or infographic CV is one of the trend that is coming up. So education institution can arrange various seminars or training sessions, or they can ensure that their students profile or resume is up to the mark. It is professional, where they are using professional photographs in the resume and they are using infographic resume, and their resume should look similar while participating in campus placement activity. It will certainly help to improve chances of selection for the students, because the resume provides first important impression about the qualification and about the achievements of the student. So if student is able to portray his or her achievements properly in the form of resume, then it is very it can act as an impactful thing during campus placement activity. There are certain trends related to video resume is also coming up. So if your student is able to prepare 2 minutes or 3 minutes short video resume, and if they are able to upload those resume on any social media channels like YouTube or Facebook, and it can be shared with the prospective employers, then it will also act as a differentiator for the students as well. So as an education institution, you need to ensure that profile of the students is looking professional, and you need to take effort to improve resume or CV of the students. Third key important aspect is related to conducting mock interviews or mock aptitude test. Interview is one of the essential aspects for the campus placement, where clearing the interview can provide more success factors for the selection of the students. So as an education institution, you need to ensure that proper practice is provided for the students in terms of arranging the mock interviews as well as arranging the online aptitude test practices. So Eklavvya platform provides facility to conduct mock interviews, as well as you can conduct hundreds of aptitude tests using Eklavvya platform. So students can attend those tests so that they will get familiar with the online test environment, and they will also able to understand how much is they are able to score in the particular aptitude test. So there is a facility available for the bulk remote interviews where hundreds of students can simultaneously appear for audio as well as video interviews, and which can be recorded by the system. And as a education institution or placement coordinator, you can very well verify the videos of the video recording of the individual students, and you can provide practical feedback to the students so that they can improve their communication skill, they can improve their body language, and all those factors can be taken into consideration, where you can conduct 2 or 3 rounds of such mock interviews using Eklavvya platform, which will certainly help students to improve their confidence level whenever they are going to appear for the actual campus placement activity, and their chances associated with selection will also improve drastically. And if you take into consideration some of the software companies or specific companies which are looking to hire software engineers, they typically conduct online coding tests. So if you are looking forward to get practice done from your student related to online coding, then you can use Eklavvya platform, where Eklavvya platform provides facility to conduct online coding tests in multiple programming languages like C, C++, Java, .NET, where students are supposed to do the online compilation of the code, and where output of the code is compared with the predefined test cases, and if it matches with the predefined test cases, then program or code can be considered as accurate. So online code test platforms like Eklavvya can certainly help your institute to conduct practice oriented online programming tests for your students, which will certainly help them to improve their knowledge as well as skills associated with coding tests. Fourth important aspect is related to alumni network or alumni management. So as an education institution, you need to ensure that there are various events associated with alumni taking place in your institution. Some of the events can be physical, some of the events can be virtual, but there should be chance for current student to interact with the alumni. So if you are an education institution, so there might be hundreds or thousands of alumni working in multiple organizations. You can invite your alumni to have an interaction with the students, or even alumni can act as an interview where they can conduct mock interview of the students, and alumni students can provide feedback to the students for the very improvement purpose, and alumni can also assist their organization to conduct campus placement activity within their education institution. So if you are going to have a better or good relationship with your alumni or pass out students, it will certainly help you to improve campus placement activity, and your current existing students will also get benefited with the continuous communication with the pass out students. Fifth important aspect is related to having a dedicated placement cells. So if you want to have a professional placement activity within your organization, you need to have dedicated placement department in your organization, where that team will continuously interact with organizations or companies. They can invite those companies for the placement activities as well. They will keep on conducting various training programs or various interactive sessions for the students about the company profile or about the job profile, or what is expected during the campus placement activity, how they should prepare for the interview process, or how they should appear for the online aptitude test. So all those things can be continuously trained to the student by the dedicated placement cell department, which will certainly help student to understand the placement scenario or how they should prepare for the campus placement activity. So to conclude, campus placement activity is essential or one of the branding aspect for education institution. So they need to ensure that their students are properly trained for the campus placement activity. You can conduct various mock interviews, mock aptitude tests, or mock online coding tests for your students. Apart from that, you need to have a alumni relationship where former students of your institution can continuously interact with the students in order to share the knowledge or industry practices associated with the current latest trends. So we have been working with various education institutions in order to provide them the platform to conduct online aptitude test or online coding test. So if you are looking forward to simplify your campus placement activity, and if you would like to use technology for simplification of conducting mock interviews or mock online tests or mock online coding tests, then you can connect with us on our website. We will be more than happy to share best practices associated with you. Thank you.